Haithem Jallad here, and this segment is on my UFO experiences. Ooh, spooky! But really, why are UFO experiences spooky? But unidentified, non-flying objects are not. Is it because there's less things in the sky? Or is it because we just assume if it's in the sky, it came from outer space? Or we assume if it's in the sky, it is outer space? Or that's about all I have. I don't know. I mean, sure, it's exciting. And maybe I lied. Maybe unidentified, non-flying objects are scary too. They are, aren't they? People are scared of the dark. They can't see shit in the dark. In the sky, it's far away. You can't really see stuff, huh? Who knows what the hell it is? You're scared of what... The unknown is a pretty spooky place to be. So, anyways, let's get on with it. Alright, my UFO experiences. UFO experience number 1. I was sitting, here's my most notable one. I was laying down, watching some outdoor movie deal in the grass. There was a lot of people there. My brother was there with me, right by my side. Loyal, loving, caring, trustworthy. And I was looking at the sky. I was looking for something out of the norm, something exciting. And I saw it. I saw a star that wasn't a star. It looked like a star, but it was moving. It wasn't flashing like a plane. But it looked like a star, and it was moving, and then it would disappear. And then I looked over and I saw another one, and another one, and another one, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's some kind of takeover, some type of alienic reptilian spaceship takeover. That's the conclusion you jump to. It's got to be aliens. And at that time I told my brother, I'm like, what the hell is that? And both of us are little kids, and we're like, we don't know. It must be aliens. No, I don't know if we jumped to aliens, but we're like, that's a UFO because we have no clue what it is. It's unidentified. Take it on. Too many years later, I find out that this is a common. This site is exactly what you would see if you saw what it is a satellite. It's basically a satellite. What you saw there, young lad, is a satellite. There's tons of them. You'll see little shiny things that reflect, and they look like stars, and they go in and out of visibility, and they're just satellites. So there you go. Bow, bow, bow. But we have more stories, don't we? What's the next one? Here's one that I really like. I was sitting out on the patio with one of my buds, and a young lad again, maybe around 4th grade. I was sitting there, and we were just minding our own business, chilling, and all of a sudden, a shining rock from space comes hurtling down, or hurtling sideways, or whatever. I don't know what I'm perceiving, but it's basically, it looks like a meteorite. It's shiny. It actually made noise. It was like, and then that's my imitation. And then it made all these coloring deals, like green, blue, whatever random rock-looking colors. And then I believe that it disappeared in the distance. I don't know where. We assumed that maybe it landed somewhere. It was a meteorite, or what looked like a meteorite. And so then the next day, we decided to. So we identified it, right? We decided what we identified it as. But this is where it gets suspicious. The next day, I'm checking the news to see if there's anything about it. And I don't see anything for some time, and I'm like, we couldn't have been the only ones. Later, when they start giving ads for the night news, there's a advertisement for the news that says, last night there was a UFO or an alien landing or some diddly doddly, and a family was invaded by aliens. That's in my memory. That's what the gosh diddly doodly news said. And I was like, what in tarnation? Nothing about my meteorite. But they're saying there was an alien landing and it went to someone's home. And I'm like, what the fork? And then I start asking the question, was what I saw some kind of Clark Kent landing? Did Superman land in some kind of meteorite-looking vessel? Now, I have no clue, but either way, it looked like a meteorite, and it was, we could maybe classify it as that. Or we could say, who knows? I don't know about that one. That one's shaky. Let's move on. What's the next one, Haithem Jallad? The next one. Recently, I was looking at the sky, just laying down on a hot summer day. This happened a few months ago? 1 or 2 months ago? And I see a black thing in the sky that looks like a bird. It's hovering around. It's doing some circles like birds do. And I'm like, look at that bird. I was like, that bird looks really high up. Either it's small or far away or whatever. I don't know. But it was circling around. And it's kind of in the above me area, general area, it seemed like. And then, all of a sudden, it starts flying sideways. First it's like this, and then it's like this, and then it's moving very fast, like this. And I'm like, what in tarnation? It's moving too fast to be a bird, is what I thought. And then it disappears in the sky. It goes from a faint black dot to nothing. And I'm like, what the hell? It disappeared into space. The first part, it looked like a bird. Second part, it looked like a drone that was just moving very quickly. And I was like, what kind of drone moves that fast? And then it disappeared. And I was like, what kind of drone disappears in thin air? What kind of bird is this? Some kind of robo-bird. Some kind of freaking alien bird, because aliens for some reason have to be so advanced. Or if they're on our space, they have to be so advanced. But what if it's some kind of interdimensional alien? Does it have to be that advanced? Think about it. What if it's just so mediocre? What if there's humans here that are just mediocre aliens that somehow know how to secretly go between different dimensions? Okay, we're playing the what if game now. What if? No, I'm gonna spare you guys. Yeah, we're done. Okay, yeah. All right. So what is it? What could it be? Now I was wondering this, and then I started, and then maybe like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I'm staring outside of the building at work. And I'm looking at these birds moving around, and I notice when the birds get far enough, it looks like their speed of flying looks like it's much quicker. or it seems like they're covering more distance because now like they're far away. It's like something about the angle or whatever. And now it looks like the birds are very like much faster than they really are. It's just because it's at the right size, at the right distance, you know. If I'm over here, let's see, how do I play this out? If it's small enough but it's close enough, it looks like it's covering. So like if I'm over here, oh, I can cover that distance, but over here it takes me more time to cover this distance. But if I'm small enough, I might look like I'm back here, but I'm actually over here, and the distance I'm covering, it looks like I'm covering it quicker. Boom! There you go. Some kind of physics demonstration that I don't really understand, but I was able to understand it when I saw this example in the sky, and I was like, that was a fucking bird, Haithem, Jallad. And I also noticed that they look like they disappear when they get far away. They didn't actually disappear. It's just your vision. You can't see that far. Yes, disappointing, I know. And there you go. There's my 3 disappointing UFO stories that you're welcome. And thanks for watching. Keep looking out there in the skies. Keep looking. I know I will. And stay icy.